Welcome back, everyone! Are you ready to see whether that knife is really special or not? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I didn't mean to do that. It's too early, everyone. Oh my gosh. Okay, we gotta press some things now. So well, of course, that's what we're gonna do as we've been doing the last few episodes, because this is a really long first day of the court case. Anyway, I don't know. I guess a plot twist. Oh my gosh, another court case here. Same day too. Excuse me. Special? Hard to come by this particular knife anywhere else. Might that special thing be this little tag? Oh, sorry, Rachel. Well, I can't say that now, not that. We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime? That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something, a muffler. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. I wonder. This knife was found on the scene of our crime. I think that makes it connected to the case, don't you? See, there's a lot of things that I go on at the department I can't explain. It's delicate, okay? Sorry, Righto. Maybe there's something about the knife that will give us a clue. Let's examine that knife while we can, Righto. Evidence that links this knife to Detective Goodman. I think perhaps the pieces are falling into place. I should try presenting the piece of evidence that's had me stumped all this time. So, how are things going? How are things down at the department? I wonder, actually. Hold on a second there. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Is there evidence to prove the connection, though? I wonder, actually. That has nothing to do with what we were looking at earlier, was there? Wait a second. Let me see this real quick. Let me zoom this in, because I don't know. It doesn't seem like that's actually enough for me to really see it. Or is it? Police department. You can see the words police department on it. Let me read this again. I know it says the numbers on it, but... Oh my gosh, why can't they let me skip this? Does the number have anything to do with that, though? I wonder. Letters, silly, the reason we have a written language. No, that's not true. What are you talking about, man? There's no such thing as written language. Written language doesn't exist. Exactly my point. Okay, so there is no... I don't know if this has any connection to that, really. I could just be grasping for straws at this point, maybe. Who knows? So let's see, then. Let me look at this again. Small tag attached. Tag attached says... What does it say? There's a small tag on the knife. It says... Excuse me. SL-9 too. Gosh dang. What's that supposed to mean? I really do wonder, though. It has something to do... It's gotta have something to do with something, anyway. But what? What does that have anything to do with anything, though? Maybe I should check the court records. But was there anything I could really... that was related? I don't know. Talking about floor plans? No. No, I don't think so, anyway. But... wait. Oh, that says SL-9. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder. But, wait. What does that say on there? Victim's memo found in the car trunk. Touch the check button for details. Could that be it? I'm gonna present it! Wait a second! At last! An honest-to-goodness objection! This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Aha! And honest to goodness, what do you mean from the judge? This is great! Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL-9 2. And this is important. Why? Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. What's this? 6 minus 7s. 12-2. Your Honor, it's upside down. Upside... The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around, and what do you get? Oh my gosh, it was fancy turning animations. When he wrote this note, he was holding the paper upside down. SL-9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag. Order! Order! Well, Chief? ... Ah, well. I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, righto. I win? Ah. What game is this guy playing? This knife was evidence in a case that was stolen from the department's evidence room. Okay. So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say? Was it, in fact, a murder weapon? Nice, nice, nice! Good show, little worthy! It was a murder weapon, as it happens. I'm just curious about something, actually. Let's see. Oh, 65. Jeez Louise. District Chief of Police. Though he might not seem it, he's top dog in the PD. He's 36, he's 33, she's 31, and she's 29, 16, 30, 24. I like how it just keeps going down. It just constantly keeps going down until we get to the gumshoe, and then it just goes back up again. Anyway, whatever. Okay, it was a murder weapon, as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder, and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? I forgot to press that. Whoopsie. What am I doing? Wait a second, though. Isn't that just the... Huh. Well, come to think of it, I should save again anyway. I don't know. I don't know, everyone. I'm a little bit confused, actually. But should I present to that, then? All that really did was just make the testimony get revised, so that's a little unusual, actually. So then, I did that. There was a bad day for the police department. We weren't in any shape. Wait, hold on. The knife was an evidence case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. But how would I prove that exactly? His ID? No. I don't know, actually. I wonder, though, how would I prove that? I don't know. Let's just go to the next one, then. It was a bad day. We weren't in shape to do anything. Something didn't happen at the police department, too, did it? You got a good look in your eyes there, righto, my boy. Sharp and hungry. Chief, did something happen? And why haven't I heard? Why haven't you heard? Or why didn't you ask? ... No matter, I understand. You were busy. With Lana's case and all. Well, what happened? What happened to the police department that day? A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess! On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact! Surprising it, isn't it, Aji? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator, do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Just arrested? That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, right? I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing, and one thing only. Where the victim was found, how the victim was killed, when the victim died. I already heard the time, so... How the victim was killed. Well, how was the detective killed? How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the force call a stabbing. With a knife. A knife? That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman. That's the spirit! We're cooking now! But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same. What do you mean?
There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death.
It seems like I'm going to have to press this a bit harder. I suppose so, anyway.
The time of crime, 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh?
5:15? But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office.
What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances?
Coincidence? This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident.
It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
How can you say there's no connection?
How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Raito, you understand?
Try to understand, Raito.
Well, if you can prove there is a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together.
Whatever it is, I'd better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And the knife! What was it doing there? I'd better check this knife out.
I suppose so then, anyway. This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department.
Okay, so that's back to the beginning then. So then, what was the one then? The detective was killed. Was it this one? The third one? I don't remember. Another detective. That's surprising. The perpetrator. I don't freaking know. We know something though. Can I get some information maybe? This kid's sharp. Alright, yeah, you'll tell me one thing only, of course. How the victim was killed. Where the victim was found. So tell me, where was the victim found? ...
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
The evidence room? Wait a second, I have heard of that. The evidence room? Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
There's the connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. But how do we... It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Do I press it again? Hold on a second, let me save real quick. Because why not? I don't know. I only... Once I've officially done things, that's when I start. But I haven't officially started doing things yet. Or have I? So anyway, let's see. It's not officially linked to this case, so I can't talk much about it. Do I press it? That is the question. No, it's it. That's it, everyone. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven.
Huh! You don't say! Well, out with it, Raito. What's your connection?
Yes! Out with it, Mr. Wright. The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room.
Not to mention the victim had written down the numbers on the knife's evidence tag.
And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
Awkward silence. You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here. Chief, I requested you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all.
Can we get the information unofficially?
I don't know. I can't press the A button. There we go. Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
What? Really? Who would have guessed?
I'll cooperate, but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department, okay?
If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Ah, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. The victim's division, the victim's ID number. The victim's gender. Oh, that's not gonna matter, is it? The victim's ID number, perhaps? Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
We keep a tight lid on ID numbers, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is 5842189.
Oh, are you serious now? Okay then, sure. So are we trying to say that Bruce Goodman was freaking murdered at the evidence room? Yeah, totally. Sure, why not?
Well, that's quite long. And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts. 82. I can't do it.
You didn't even get the first number right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
The ID number of the victim at the police department was 58421,000,002. This tells me something. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think.
Meaning?
It has to be what I think it is. But what does this mean?
Wow, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
It tells me it's Goodman's ID, of course. Witness! ...
Dot, 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 dot. What is it, Mr. Wright? You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
No, it's just... I got confused.
And this is news?
Huh?
Just come out with both guns blazing, like you always do.
The police department, the prosecutor's office, 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Righto. Personal IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189.
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. And this means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait. That ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I've forgotten.
You even got the first number wrong. The number the chief of police gave us was 5842189.
Wait a second, Wright. What does this
mean? That's what I want to know. The 2 ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that?
Dot, dot, dot. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Sharp as a tack, Righto. Sharp as a tack. But wait. Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet, a detective, Bruce Goodman, was also killed at the police department. In the evidence room at the exact same time.
That's impossible. So what we're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time. And in a completely different location.
Yes, Edgeworth, somehow that's actually what happened.
Order! Order! Order, Chief! No! What I want to know is, why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine. But I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. No, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered. Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case. Wait! I said wait! Or didn't you hear me? ... The oversight, the grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours. What? How dare... We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news. Officer Meekins?
Mr. Wright! Where have we heard that name before? Wait, aha! Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
You don't mean him? According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe. But your officer, he told me, he said that report had nothing to do with the Line of Sky incident. Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the...
Is written right?
On the top of the report. Gah! Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error. A gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy. But, sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then Awkward silence. No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy. What? Now what was the second rule of evidence law,
Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's,
Rule 2. New evidence may only be submitted if it concerns the case on trial. And how is this relevant? Normally, you submit I feel like I just, mixed Edgeworth and this guy's voice together for some reason. Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in a court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list.
So, what does this mean?
I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. ... The connection was just proven by Raito over here. Good job, Raito, my boy.
Huh? I was just doing my job.
No. No!
Oh no, what are we gonna do?
It seems we have come to the end of this trial. You are becoming a thorn in my side, Worthy. There have been rumors. After all, you were in the defendant's chair just last year. ... I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth,
please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do. You'd better get results this time, really. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth!
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court. We will grant one further day, as the prosecution has requested. Will this be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well. Court is adjourned. To be continued. Well, wasn't that just interesting, everyone? Somehow Bruce Goodman has been murdered twice.
Or somehow his body got transferred to the trunk of Edgeworth's car. That's really kind of weird, actually. And then stabbed again! Stabbed again for absolutely no reason. By Lana. I honestly have no idea. Who knows? February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Wright and Co. Law Offices.
Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. ...
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to at least.
Alright, let's do it!
Glad she's in good spirits. I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Would you mind coming with me? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show.
They kind of look like they are for show, honestly.
Let's go! Science awaits us!
February 23rd. Prosecutor's office, underground parking lot.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Of course it was our victim who was killed at the department.
And my sister would never do such a thing. I know it.
That oil drum, was it empty?
The oil drum, kicked over by the chief prosecutor, was brimming with water.
My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never!
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all!
Stop reading his mind, good lord.
It's just... we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood or stains or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? What do I have to do with it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? You have an extra pair of those things? Oh, that's what she means by they're not for show.
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Just like this, see? Touch the screen to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains.
Okay, activate luminol. Wait, how do I go about activating luminol exactly? Oh, I see. Now I understand. Let's spray it everywhere. I know we can see things here, but you know, you just never know sometimes. There could be more. All right. Wait, I had to... Oh, it happened automatically. So why didn't that happen already then? Okay, what's it doing now? What's it doing now? I'm waiting for a thing. Okay, you can just keep... Oh, I have to click on it with the touchscreen. I see. I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So this is a blood stain?
It's so,
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this, scientifically? The bloodstain's location. The amount of blood. I don't know, actually. I'll just go with the location first. I'm not getting punished exactly here. Why, the bloodstain's location is odd. Elementary!
Huh? Why is that elementary? I mean, I would think that if there was a fight, you'd expect some bloodstains here.
I suppose you might think that.
Come on, Mr. Wright. We're all counting on you.
There is something odd about this bloodstain. But if it's not the location of the blood, then maybe it's the amount of blood that's odd?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It's strange. If they fought here, there'd have to be more bloodstains than this. Hey, Mr. Wright! See how I'm marking up the floor plans when we find a bloodstain? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, that's very useful information to have. I saved up my allowance to buy this!
Luminol testing fluid information received from Emma.
We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
And we'll drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah! It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
This luminol stuff is going to come in handy. Huh! Oh. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box.
Miss Star!
You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you two. This day-old deli box is on the house. Sorry, it's just that kind of lead, and doesn't really get my mouth watering. Alright, I guess let's have a talk then. Today's trial. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault.
Oh, we know!
I witnessed everything from the security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see? I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry.
Sorry? You lied on the witness stand! That's unforgivable! ...
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands.
Ah!
I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. ... I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? Detective Star.
So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star?
Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know. I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long they called me Cough Up Queen. I knew it!
Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go? Or fired? I thought that I had my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. That's all because of that case. The SL-9 incident. SL... Wait, she doesn't mean... Yeah, she does mean that, in fact. Who would have guessed, in fact? Well then, anyway. I'm actually kind of curious, though. No, not present. Court record. Can I use this bottle again? I want to spray some stuff on this area, too, because why the heck not, right? I don't know. Maybe it's a good idea. Spraying. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. There's no... Oh, would you look at that evidence right there, huh? Can I actually do this? There we go. I'm able to do it now. Let's take a look at this. This blood must be from when Lana...
No, my sister isn't the murderer!
But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime? ... And her right hand is bandaged.
Hey, just whose side are you on?
This has nothing to do with taking sides. So, this means that Lana's hand had blood on it. This just keeps getting worse. Doesn't it now? Doesn't it now? So we got 2 spots of blood then. That's wonderful, I suppose, anyway. That's all the blood we need to... Well, actually, hold on a second. No, not present. Let me just double check. I think I sprayed everywhere, but I just want to be absolutely sure I got everywhere here. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing on the ladder, nothing in the door, nothing in the monitor, nothing over there, nothing over there, nothing over there. Okay. Okay then, everyone. I think we are good then. We've got everything that we need to worry about right here then. Or do we? So anyway then, everyone, I think on the next exciting episode, I think we will go ahead and... I think we'll go ahead and present some evidence, because why the heck not, right? I don't know. Well, like I said, we'll do that next time. Maybe we'll even present the luminol testing fluid, because why the heck not? I don't know. Because I felt like it, of course. So I'll see you all later, everyone. Bye-bye!